Good evening, wherever it is. Hey, greetings, greetings. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what time of the day it is for you. Welcome, welcome to today's broadcast. It is Saturday the 12th. Saturday, the 12th of March. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Dr. Daphne Clarke-Hudson. I'm your why and soul purpose coach, consultant, and mentor. I'm also your facilitator. I help to facilitate your process as you work towards your purpose and calling so that you are able to tap into your why and your soul purpose. No more than ever before, each and every one of us need to tap into our purpose, our calling, and know why we came into this world, why we came into this world. All right, why we came into this world. And we need to honor that with all of the authenticity that we have. Okay? All right, I just want to clear the negative energies out of the room. Clear the negative energy out of your space and my space and everything so we can flow positively this morning. All right? Okay, so come on in, come on in. I am your host for this conversation. I want you to invite your friends, and I also would like for you to connect with each other. If it is your first time here, I want you to my lighting on my YouTube is bad. I want you to connect with each other. I also would like for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and also sign up for my newsletter by visiting my website, daphneclark.com. All right? So, for this conversation, we are going to talk about seeking for validation. Seeking for validation. Seeking validation. And all right, give me a minute. I need to do some damage control. Okay. All right. So, we're going to be talking about seeking validation in the wrong places. Go ahead, tap the screen, share the live. I am delaying going into the content to give my moderator or moderators a few minutes to get into the room. Oh, before I forget, kindly please get your water and set it aside so that we will be able to do the water therapy later on in the conversation. Also, if you are new, put a blue heart. When you see the people with the green heart, try and grab them because they are my moderators. All right? This is a positive vibes community. We don't judge people. We don't bully people. We don't do name calling. All right? And in here, we agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Do not spend your energy going back and forth with someone who says something that you do not agree with. Why? Because folks are entitled to their own opinion. Do not allow them to pull you into their drama. The people who shows up here 99.9% of the time, they are here to learn and to leave more empowered than they came in. So the people who will try to pull you down into the rabbit trail are very few. So stay focused, listen to what is being said, and learn something. If you leave learning one new thing today, my task would have been successful. Okay? I ask that you please tap the screen throughout the live, send some love. Yes, I do accept donation on my Cash App. Gifting and tipping is also accepted. All right? I come and I serve you 6 days a week. So any support that you can bring me is highly recommended. Also, I will not be on Sunday morning. I take Sunday off. However, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., I will be on with a colleague on her podcast, and we'll be dual hosting on her podcast. We will be doing some soul sessions on there. So kindly save the date and time for tomorrow, Sunday, the 13th of March at 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on my page. You just sign back in my page, and her people will be signing into her page because she will be airing her podcast via her TikTok page. All right? I'll discuss with her today to see if we are going to plan to do it on other pages. And maybe I will maybe I will tap into my YouTube channel and broadcast there as well. So just bear with me, and we are going to be starting real soon into this conversation. I think my moderators are still asleep. Okay, so let's begin, and they will join us prayerfully. They will be joining us soon. All right. So keep tapping, keep tapping. Do not forget to share. What? Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. All right? So let's talk about seeking validation from the wrong places. Seeking validation from the wrong places. Just so we get this out of the way. Validation, true validation, greeting Isaac. Thank you. I have one moderator on. Thank you, Isaac, for being here. True validation can only come from one place. And write that down. True validation only comes from our inside, our inner self. That's the only way we can retrieve true validation. I want to read something I found here when I was researching. It said, whether you're hoping for hundreds of likes on Instagram, help and support from friends, or simple pat on the back from your parents, seeking validation from others for a quick boost of confidence is sometimes a natural tendency. People want to know that they are smart and cool and on the right track. And these external things helps to affirm that for them. Okay, so we all do that. We all get that. We have people who calls us and encourages us. However, when we talk about seeking validation from the wrong source or place this morning, I want to go much deeper into that conversation. And this conversation is for those people who put their lives and their career on hold. Why? Because somebody tells them that is not the right thing to do. I'm having some issue over here with the internet. Let me just see what's going on here. Give me a second. Bear with me, please. So while I'm checking on the internet over here, I want you to look at where you are personally and ask yourself, am I that person? Am I that person who is looking to others to approve me? There are some people who they grew up in a family where they find people are always seeking for validation. And okay, it's saying I need to sign in. Oh Lord, I thought I did. And because they grew up seeing that, they think it is the right and correct thing to do. So because of that, They are always seeking the approval of family members and others. So we are going to talk about how we can rid ourselves from that practice. How can we rid ourselves from that practice? So, the first thing, give me a second, this thing is acting up. I'll be back, Isaac. Ooh. The first thing I want you to look.
Invades Ukraine. We would what? We would what? We would what? It's we you. It's you we. It's we you we are.
Oh, come on. Oh. So the first thing I want for you to look at, in case you are that person, I want you to pay some attention to that voice.
We would what? We would what? Nonsense. When you guys in the government are enjoying government money, you share it with us. When you guys are driving good.
I'm having some challenges with this thing here.
Do you remember us? Now why saying we? And by the way, leave Africans out of this. Do not let Africans get involved. Okay? Let us, otherwise every African will start to go. Back to Africa. Do not let us get involved.
All right. So if you grow up, my apologies, I'm having some internet issues. If you grow up where you're part of a family that is always seeking validation, you're sometimes plagued by that voice inside your head that is telling you you are not like the other people in your family. And you have to be able to pay attention. You have to be able to pay attention to that voice. And you have to call it out. Because most times it's a mean, negative voice that is telling you you are less than. So once you work on that and you erase that voice, you are getting ready to go into working on yourself.
yourself.
Oh, I'm having these technologies something. Okay. Yes, I hope it works now. I'm having some issues over on the other platform. So I hope it is resolved now. Pray with me that it will hold up. This Wi-Fi sometimes gives problem. Okay, so moving right along. My apologies. Welcome, welcome. I see someone on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. My apologies. So we are talking about stop seeking validation in the wrong places. Stop seeking validation in the wrong places. So, as we continue working on our personal development, there are certain cycles that we will need to break in our lives. And sometimes it means that we will have to isolate ourselves from close friends and even family members. Because the one thing I have learned over my lifetime is that my journey is unique to me. Somebody say, I'm going through that. My journey is unique to me. It is for me to travel. I don't have to invite others to be on that journey with me. I understand what I need to do to be successful and what it is I need to do to accomplish the things that I need to accomplish. So we got to be determined. Yes, you got to follow. I am on a new divine assignment now, Queen, because I said yes to the instruction of the universe. And it is a continuous process. We have to understand what we are about. We got to always be mindful of the journey we are on. And although sometimes it appears to be lonely, we got to believe in that call and know that God gives us this calling for a reason. And many people will never understand. But you got to tell yourself, it is not for them to understand. It is for me to carry out. I'll tell you, once you stay committed to that call, all of the naysayers and the haters, they are watching you. Some are watching you closely, and some are watching you from a distance. But either ways, they are watching you. Some of them are watching you with negativity. Good morning, Miss Jennifer. Some are watching you with encouragement, but they're watching. So do not spend your time seeking their approval. Instead of seeking their validation and approval, get clarity in what it is you're called to do and do it. Number 2, surround yourselves with like-minded people. Surround yourselves with like-minded people. And who are those people? They are people who are working on goals of their own. They are not tearing you down when you are working on something. They'll share with you what they are working on, and together you all can work on what you are working with and continue to share your progress with each other. You look for those people because those people will fuel what you are about. They are not telling you, they are not, they are not telling you that that goal is too big or you will never do it. They are excited. They are excited about your goal just as much as they are excited about theirs. So surround yourself with like-minded people. This is another important point. If you find yourself having the tendency of seeking validation from others, remember to check the accuracy of your own beliefs. Check the accuracy of your own belief. What do you believe about your own self? Because there are times, greetings. There are times when we are not only being discouraged by others, but we are discouraged by our own selves. So we got to check ourselves. Check in with yourself. What do you believe? Do you believe you are able to accomplish the goals? Do you know that you deserve that goal that you're working on? Or are you standing in limbo at the crossroad? A lot of times when we notice ourselves standing at the crossroad is because we are not certain what we believe in. So we got to check in to see what we believe. What limited beliefs is holding us hostage? And we got to work on those aspects of who we truly are. Remember always, greetings. Remember always to practice, practice, practice. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice provides for improvement. Because especially if you are not in a community or group where people are working on goals together, you tend to become discouraged. So you got to be practicing, practicing, practicing. Every day you wake up, you do your affirmation, you do your meditation, you get into gratitude practices, and stay abreast of what it is you're working on. Every day you do a little something pertaining to the goal you are working on. Focus on your individual work versus going out to seek for approval from other people. All right? Now, sometimes you got to dig deeper and do a self-inventory. Ask yourself, what's going on with me? Why am I always seeking for the approval of others? Be willing to write these things down so you know what it is you need to evaluate. I know that I've worked with clients, and when we do that particular exercise, you go right back. Some people go right back from when they were kids, 5 years old and things like that. Some people during recess, you would be amazed to see the distance people had to go back. Oh, I realized what happened when I used to be in this. And even on the playground, I wanted to play with this person that had that, and because I was always seeking validation to belong, here I am, 40 years old, and I still brought that into my adult life. It doesn't matter how old this practice is, you can still heal from it. Because seeking validation outside of yourself is not healthy. It's not healthy. So let us make a commitment today to love ourselves enough so that we will begin doing the work that it takes in tapping into our inner validation so that we can accomplish all that it is that we are seeking to accomplish. And listen, when you begin to do the work and realize where you have been stuck, make the commitment to heal from that. The reason I always recommend that you write things down is so you can read them and work on them. People try to keep stuff in their heads and in their hearts, and that's not going to help you. So jot it down so you can address it. Invest in highlighters and different color pens so you write things in certain colors that energize you. And when you look at such and such a color, you know what that means for you. I can tell you from personal experience. When I highlight the information, whether I'm reading or whatever, and when I see a green or a gold, I get excited because I know what that color means for what I am working on. Remember, as you tap in for your validation, reward yourself. Reward yourself. I'm so honored that I was able to follow through on this. Reward yourself. I did better today than I did yesterday. That means it's growth. One of the things that helped me is to know that every day is a new day. And I do my best in capital letters, to live each day to the fullest. Years ago, I was the queen of procrastination. Thank God, no more. I keep doing the work every day, so that I can develop into the person that I was created to be. Now I am more willing to say yes to all of the assignments that I'm blessed to receive. I'm more trustworthy and trusting in collaborating with others. Because when I wasn't sure who I was, and when I found myself analyzing my progress based on what other people said, and when I was seeking their validation, it was a challenging time. So I'm not telling you about something that I have not experienced. I did not always have it all together. I am still working on stuff. So when I come on here and when I share with you guys, I am actually teaching myself too. I am teaching myself as well. I know that the Holy Spirit asked me to speak on a topic because the Holy Spirit wants me to get that information in my spirit as well. You know, there's a phrase they use in Jamaica, and it goes like this. Maybe Jennifer Maybe Jennifer can relate with this. And here is the phrase: the higher the monkey climbs, the more it exposes. Let me put my glasses on so I can see if Jennifer knows what that is. Do you know what that is, Jennifer? And can you relate to it? Or anybody on any of the other platforms? If you know what that statement means, I want you to jot it in. And what that means is that the more advanced you get in life, the more responsibilities you have. The more you advance in life, the more you are expected to contribute to society. People are looking up to you to validate what they are doing in a positive way, not a negative way. The more you advance, folks will come to you wanting you to be their mentor. The more you advance, people will seek to glean from your wisdom and your insight. This is why it is so important now to do the inner work. Please do not take these daily conversations that you come to 6 days a week. Do not take them for granted, but create a library of wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So one day when you have your platform and when you will climb higher, others will be looking to you to do for them the same thing I am doing for you. Instead, greetings from New York. Instead of seeking people's validation, I want you to take the time and do the inner work. Work with a mentor that they will help you to stretch and to guide you. Work with a coach. Get into a mastermind group. Do the inner work, as the Queen says. Lots of love. Yes, very important to do the inner work. And that work never ends. You got to trust yourself to do the work and get the healing. Because it is only by you healing yourselves that you will be able to help others to heal themselves. As I heal, I'm helping you to heal. Not until I allow myself to be vulnerable will people begin to relate and interact with me. I keep telling myself and others that we have not arrived. There's still work. That's it. Bam, there it is, Queen. Anyone who is going to look at you and tell you that they have arrived, they have lost the focus of why they are here. Not one of us have arrived. We are a work in progress. That's why I read as much as I read. That's why I study as much as I study. I tell my clients, please, as you work on your budget for all of the designer stuff you want and all of the expensive material things that you want. I want for you to work on a personal development budget that is equal to that amount or more. Because when we invest in who we are and who we want to become, we do not have room and space to go out there to seek other people's validation. Once we are committed to the call and the purpose of who we are supposed to be, we are connecting with the universe. We work with advisors who know that their true strength and calling comes from the universe, and they can guide you to tap into your wealth. No one journey ends, another beginning. As one journey ends, another begins. That's something that Isaac wrote in the comments. It's never finished. It never ends. Every day is more. We are in a era now when today we are hearing this information and we get that information, and tomorrow we look and there is more information. You don't discard what you get today. You gather more and you build a library onto that information that you have. So stop looking to others for validation. Invest in yourselves. Get a mentor. Get some books. Read, 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 read. Build, build, build. Take quiet time. Go on a retreat. When you go on a vacation, safely explore what's there, because you are there for a reason. The reason you are on vacation in that place is not only for entertainment purposes. It is for you to learn so you can add to the wisdom and the knowledge that you're gathering. And you're going to be able to share that with some of your students. TikTok is causing you to overheat. Oh, let me see what I can get here done. Oh boy. Technology is not my friend today here. So, hold on, you was calling for way too long now. Maybe you should get some food. Okay. Yes, so I was having issues. My live closed on my other device. Let me put my phone up. My tablet was heating, it says. My Lord, my Lord. Yes, it is. It is as hot as fire. It is as hot as fire. Let's see what I can get done here. Oh, my Lord. I think I need... Okay, so there we go. We have a new phone on now. So let's see what happened. Oh, this, the tablet is so hot. All right. So this was a turbulent broadcast this morning. So let us not look for approval or validation from other sources. Let us do the work and dig deep inside so we can get the desired result. Let us do this, let us do the water therapy, and then we can continue. Water is energy. Bless your water. What is it that you need from it? Are you looking for healing? Are you looking for clarity? Let your requests be known to your water. Today I ask that this water will go directly to all of my organs, from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet, every system that my body comprises of. I ask that this water will go directly to them. Where healing is required, that it will be done. Where strength is needed, that will be applied. And any and all that my body needs by drinking this empowered water, it will be granted. Bless your water and let's drink. And it is done. All right, guys. So, again, I am off on Sundays. I do not broadcast on Sundays anymore. However, tomorrow, Sunday the 13th, I invite you to join Brittany Potter and myself. I'll be the guest on Brittany's broadcast on her podcast. Her podcast will be aired via TikTok. And I'm going to talk with her today and discuss about having it also run on my YouTube. So save the date, Sunday the 13th of March at 7 p.m. Eastern. I look forward to seeing you all back here. All right? Again, pardon me for the turbulent broadcast this morning with the internet and everything. I know soon we'll have the internet issues all worked out. Again, stay blessed. For those of you on LinkedIn and YouTube, if I don't see you tomorrow at that broadcast, I'll see you again on Monday. Love you and stay blessed. Bye.